Hi, everybody. Officer Potak.
Hey, it's Officer Best. How are you?
I'm good.
Today,
How are you?
good. Today we're inside because it's like very cold
hmm
outside and people are still digging out of snow and I'm tired of having snowballs thrown at me and being yelled at about the parking
So we're getting more
or
snow tonight,
or lack of
and
parking.
Saturday, and Sunday, and Tuesday, and Thursday, and Friday. I love the snow. I'm sorry.
If I can't ski on it, I don't want it.
All right, I got you. You saw the fort I built? I built another
I
fort.
saw.
Yep.
I saw
I
your
had a
forts. Yeah,
contest.
I
Yep. My
did.
son did the other one. He didn't listen to me. I told him I'll help you. No, mom, it's a contest.
Did he cave in on them?
No, I won.
You won.
Yeah. My fort was number two. His was number one, and we put it on Facebook, and I got the most votes.
How you like that?
He wouldn't listen. All right.
He's a kid.
And then next time he says, Mom, I'm going to let you help me. Duh. So
See,
stay tuned. We'll have more forts.
there you go. Well, we're coming up on that very special day on Sunday, and that is going to be Valentine's Day.
You're going to put your thumbs down.
Put my thumbs down.
There you go.
Oh, wait a minute.
We didn't
Let's
rehearse.
do the Arkansas A.
We didn't
Woo, Pig
rehearse.
Suey. You know, my daughter, or my granddaughter rather, she loves that song, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. I cannot make a star, so I taught her to do Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Woo, Pig Suey. The Arkansas A. Of course,
I have a feeling she's going to college there. If you have
she
any say in it,
She has free will to choose wherever she wants to go, as long as it's an SEC or OVC school
there you
like
go.
Eastern Kentucky or Arkansas or Alabama.
Those are only three choices. And Pop Up will pay for it.
Well, if I'm paying for it, there's only going to be two choices. It's probably going to be Arkansas or Eastern Kentucky.
You can pay for mine. I'll go.
We're going to get on here and people are going to start texting to us and sending us messages. What's wrong with Penn State? What's wrong with Pitt? What's wrong with Notre Dame? Overrated, overrated, overrated. Because it's Valentine's Day and because I don't want to be in more trouble than I probably already am, today is Franklin's Valentines. So, what is a turtle going to do for Valentine's Day? Franklin could count to 10 and back again. He knew the days of the week, the months of the year, and the holidays in every season. Today is Valentine's Day, and Franklin was counting the valentines he'd made for his friends. He wanted to be sure he hadn't forgotten anyone. Hurry up, Franklin, said his mother. You'll miss the school bus. Just so you know, Officer Potak and I, we are not Uber. You miss the bus, you walk.
Yes, you do.
Franklin rushed to find his hat and mittens and boots. He tossed his valentines into his bag. I'm going, called Franklin, and he hurried out the door. At school, Mr. Owl gave the class a Valentine spelling bee and Valentine arithmetic problems. Why do you gotta put Valentines in arithmetic? Isn't it bad enough that they put letters in with numbers? Why would you do that? Now you got Valentines with numbers. Heart plus 2 equals what? Stroke! But everyone was too excited about the Valentine's Day party to think about the work.
Good idea.
Franklin whispered to Bear, I can't believe we have to wait until after lunch to give out our cards. I can't believe we have to wait until after lunch for the goodies, said Bear. You used to do that when you were in school?
Yes, we did. We'd make the little envelopes at the front of our desk and put them all out.
Envelopes. We had to get shoe boxes. And then we had to decorate the shoe boxes. And then we had to go out and buy Valentines for every kid in our class. And
Absolutely.
then sit there. Hour after hour after hour writing Valentines. Half the kids in my class didn't even know where they were. And I got to write them a Valentine. You're in my heart. Who's Sam? Then I find out Sam's actually a girl. At last, it was time for the party. You may get your Valentines now, said Mr. Owl. Franklin grabbed his bag and reached inside. He pulled out his hat, and he pulled out his mittens, and he pulled out a ball and a scrunched up piece of homework that had not been turned in, so he's going to get a zero. Then he held up his bag upside down and shook it. What's wrong? Asked Bear. My Valentines! They're gone! Cried Franklin. So what do you think the next thing is? Call the police and file a report for lost property. After Franklin looked everywhere, really,
Did you look under his bed? Because
yeah,
that's
really,
probably where they
that's
are.
probably where they are. Mr. Owl let him phone home. Franklin waited and waited while his mother searched. I'm so sorry, Franklin, she finally said. I found your Valentines outside in a puddle of slush. The cards are ruined. Franklin blinked away tears. He gave the phone to Mr. Owl and ran out of the room.
His book bag wasn't such a mess. Maybe they would have fit in there, but he has crumbled up homework in it. Just saying.
Says misorganization. Mr. Owl found Franklin in the cloakroom. Cloakroom is where you keep your coats. There you are, Franklin, he said. Your friends are waiting. We can't start the party without you. I don't belong at the party, replied Franklin. I don't have any Valentines to give. I know, said Mr. Owl. Your mother told me what happened, and I told the class. Franklin moaned. I guess no one's going to give me a Valentine now. Said Mr. Owl. If Bear lost his Valentines, would you decide not to give him a card? I'd never do that, exclaimed Franklin. Bear is my friend. Maybe Bear feels the same way about you, replied Mr. Owl. Franklin thought about that. Maybe, he said. He cheered up a little bit. Franklin and Mr. Owl went back to the classroom. Franklin watched as his friends delivered their cards. As the pile of Valentines in front of him grew bigger and bigger, Franklin felt sadder and sadder. There were so many, and he had none to give in return. He sighed as he opened Bear's card. What's wrong, Franklin asked Bear. Don't you like the card? I do, but I feel bad because I don't have one for you. Oh, that's all right, said Bear. I don't need a Valentine to know that you're my friend. Franklin smiled. Everyone gathered around as Franklin opened his other cards. Mine's a turtle cutout, said Snail. Mine's a turtle poem, said Goose. And I made up a turtle riddle, said Fox. These are great, exclaimed Franklin. I just wish I had my Valentines for all of you. I just wish we could start eating these goodies, replied Bear, and everybody laughed.
Yeah, something about the goodies too.
That night, Franklin told his parents about the party. Sounds as if you have some very good friends, said Franklin's father. I sure do, said Franklin. Next year I'm going to make them extra special Valentines. Well, you've got a whole year to get ready, replied his mother. I don't know if I can wait a whole year, said Franklin. The next morning, Franklin's mother found him at a table, writing and drawing and cutting and folding. What are you making? She asked. Well, it's a surprise, Franklin answered. His mother smiled. Well, hurry up or you'll miss the bus.
If he's making belated Valentine's Day cards, I don't suggest it. Not a good idea. If you forgot to get your wife or your girlfriend or your significant other at least a card, I don't think the belated one's gonna make up for it.
Nah,
Not a good
that's
idea.
when it's time to buy body armor. But Franklin didn't hurry. He wrapped his artwork carefully and placed the package in his bag. He made sure that all the buckles were done up tight. Then he hugged the bag to his chest and went out the door.
Responsible.
As soon as Franklin got to school, he opened his package and gave everyone a card. What are you doing, Franklin? Asked Beaver. Valentine's Day was yesterday. Oh, these cards aren't for Valentine's Day, replied Franklin. They're for Friendship Day. And Friendship Day can be any day you want it to be.
See, he's smarter than to say happy belated Valentine's Day. That's a smart boy there.
Yeah, see?
Good job, Franklin.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna
And that's Franklin Valentine, or a reasonable facsimile thereof. That was pretty cool.
yeah.
That was some pretty good thinking on
I
his
think
part,
there's an
too.
important lesson in this book.
That's
It's
right.
that just because you give a gift doesn't mean you need to get one in return.
Right.
I love giving gifts out. I love to give. I don't always want one in return. So
Well, having said that, I would like to wish you a happy Valentine's Day, and I hope
happy
you and your
Valentine's Day.
husband and your children all have a great Sunday spending time
Absolutely.
together.
And happy Valentine's Day to you and your family.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I
Absolutely.
get to spend time with my wife, which is a rare commodity these days. Get to spend time with my wife, who you met during the fall when we were camping. So
She's a great woman.
thank you. I think so. She's always in my heart. So, having said that, we wish you all to stay well, stay safe for this Valentine's Day.
Mhm.
Have a wonderful Valentine's Day,
Absolutely.
and make sure you wash
Wash
your
your hands.
hands.
Bye.
Bye.